Alright. Back to the boss we go. I'm trying to think what would have initialized it. Because I think one time I actually hit him in the back and that still didn't take off his armor. What would have done it? What are we missing? I just don't know. Again, I really like the fact that his name is in like English. So, it's kind of got me thinking: is this guy basically a past version of me? Like, you know, essentially, is this guy another sort of Titan Slayer of the past? And then he's just become a Titan himself. That would be a really sad story, actually. Is that our fate? Is that our fate after once we've done all this? Is that what we're going to become? Are we just going to become another Titan? That's interesting to note. Because this guy uses a bow and arrow just like us. Alright, so what we're doing here is clearly not working. No matter how many times we hit him, it's not going to do anything. So we're going to have to try something else. I just don't... I don't know what it is. I might have to do some off-screen, you know, fighting with this guy, kind of figure out what it is, and then come back to it. We'll do a couple more tries, see if we can figure this out. Because basically, I'm constantly attacking with my arrow. It's not doing anything, but I'm sure that's what I did the first time when I took his armor off that one time. I'm sure that's what I did. Are the pillars something to do with this? Like, this is the first boss in a long while that's actually had me really stumped as to what to do. We managed to do it, it just... Oh, I have no clue. Right, I've got an idea. It's just a little test, which is... Okay, I'll show you in a sec. It's a little test. It's basically what you have to do with this game. Like, is you basically have to test things, and even if it seems, you know, it's clearly not going to work, you kind of still have to do it. Because, especially when you're stumped like this. Basically, my plan of action is I'm going to try and hit my arrow with his giant arrow and see if it kind of ricochets back at him in kind of a way. It might be a little bit difficult to do, but maybe that's what happened. Maybe I hit his arrow and that arrow hit him. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to let him loose it and then, you know, dodge it, and then I'll try going for it. But at the same time, I have to dodge his stuff. So basically, I'm going to let him shoot his free arrows, and then I'll try hitting his arrow. His big one. Oh, it's going to be tough, though. That's it! That was absolutely it! Oh, I'm so glad I figured that out. It took a little while, but we got it. Right, so my theory was right. So basically, yes, you have to hit his arrow. Because as you can see, that purple lightning, it's kind of connected to him in kind of a weird way. So, essentially hitting that is hurting him. Because they're kind of connected. That's kind of part of his body in kind of a way. Alright, then. Okay, now we're onto something. Okay. Let's keep going with this. See, it's like one step at a time. It's small victories. That's what counts in this game. We've got this. Come on. I'm eager to get this guy done and see what else this game has to offer. But this is one of the best boss battles we've encountered so far, in my opinion. Definitely one of the toughest. I'm starting to see his pattern now. Right. So obviously I'll always shoot 3 arrows. 1, 2, 3. And then aim for his arrow. Oh, it's a really tough target because it's always on the move. He's already... So yeah, once he shoots 3 arrows and then got them back, he's going to get his big arrow back and then shoot that at you again. So you definitely have to do it when he's loosed his 3 arrows and he picks them back up. That's the perfect time to do it. Let's see if we can get it here. Ah! A little too slow there. Again, it's such a difficult target to hit. And here's the thing, even when we hit it once, it doesn't defeat him. Like, I'm kind of thinking, like, do we have to do that 3 times? Is it a rule of 3 kind of boss? Or is it so that when we hit him, when he's vulnerable, then we have to hit him again in that state? Like, we have to quickly get our arrow back and then hit him again. Maybe that's what it is. We'll try both theories. I'm guessing it might be the latter. Right. We know what to do, it's just executing it right. Basically trying not to die. That's essentially where we are right now, so... We will get there eventually. I'm kind of wondering how many bosses are left in this game, because we've actually covered quite a few. And I know there's not too many. I think there's about 18 to 20 in this game. And we've already covered about 11 or 12, I think, so... I don't know how many more zones there are as well. Because there's the first area that had 4 bosses. Then there was this... Oh, damn it. Then there was the snow region that had 3. Then we went to the forest, which had 2. And then the ruins to the right, which had another 2. And... So yeah, that's... 11. So yeah, we're right now we're at, I think, bosses 12 and 13. Again, I don't know how many more bosses there are after this, but feels like we're approaching the end of this game. I've heard it's about 4 to 6 hours, but I might be wrong. Right, I'm going to do very little talking so I can kind of focus on his attacks, try and dodge them as best I can. Oh, it kind of got stuck in the pillar there. Right. Wait for his arrow to come back. If it ever does. Nah, I kind of missed our opportunity there. Right. Let's go for the cycle again. Ah, damn it. I was walking towards him a little bit too much, so I didn't really have much time to roll there. Again, I'll have to keep distance from both him and his arrow. For being such a big stage, there's just no room at all. Maybe I should use the pillars as kind of cover. I'll actually try doing that. That's probably the smart thing. I probably should have done that from the start, but let's try doing that. So we'll dodge this big arrow here, and then we'll go for behind one of the pillars. Okay, the arrow goes straight through it. That's not a good idea. Okay. Ugh. God damn, this is such a hard... This is the toughest boss I've fought so far. Absolutely. Compare this boss to the last one we fought. The other one didn't even put up a fight. He just accepted his fate. Why can't this guy do the same? Oh my god. This guy really doesn't want to die. I don't blame him. You know, I don't want to die myself. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Why is that character even doing this in the first place? I want to know that. Ugh. God, the rage is coming on now. Once again, if this takes a little bit too long, I'll kind of do a bit of a cut to when I'm about to defeat him, and then I'll see how we go there, just so this doesn't really drag out too much. But once again, yes, very sorry if this is a very aggravating wait to defeat this guy, because it is a very tough one, right? Very minimal talking here. Ah, it's so tough. Oh, I just noticed something there. He used a telekinesis ability to get his arrow back, just like us. This guy is clearly a past version of us, and in terms of a hero that tried to take down the Titans, that's probably the most obvious Fury. Right, that arrow will come back any second. There we go. Can we get him back? Can we get him back? Yes! Oh my god, I'm so glad that happened. Right. Yep, so if you didn't see that, I might have been a bit too quick, but my second Fury was right. Essentially, you had to hit his arrow so his armor went, and then in that time you had to quickly retrieve your arrow back and then hit him while he was vulnerable, when his armor was off. That's essentially what happened there. Right. Whew! God, I was sweating at the end of that boss battle. Oh my god, I am absolutely sweating right now. That was such a difficult fight. Right, so that, in terms of this area, that leaves one person left. We know exactly where he is. Let's go. He's just down here. I don't know if there's anything else in this area. I'll have a quick search once I've beaten this guy. But other than that, looking at the save point, which will light up here. There we go. Just one more. Let's see what this guy's like. Hopefully a little bit more, a little easier than that last one. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's interesting. The music's still going. Right. This is different. See, the music's still playing. We didn't get that boss theme. This is a... kind of an empty room. There's nothing really here. The most notable thing is this giant, like, eye thing here. Do we have to shoot this and that'll initiate something? Yeah, I feel like even though there's nothing here, I'm guessing something's gonna happen here. Let's see. No? Huh, okay. Oh, no, wait a second. There's something glowing at the side there. That's gotta be it. You see it glowing? Okay, alright. I instantly know this is gonna... Yeah, unless that's a jewel behind it, this is gonna initiate a boss battle here. Yep. What's happening? Oh. Okay, there's a bit of a trapdoor. Not a trapdoor, kind of like a basement stairs going to another level. And there's the boss theme there. Alright. That was an interesting thing. So, like, you went into a room assuming a boss was going to happen. There's nothing there. But the boss is actually hidden in an underground room that you kind of had to figure out. Right, this, instantly I can see this is, like, extremely, like, wealth and, like, money-based. Exactly what, yeah, there's a giant chest here. So this is like a, I'm guessing this is going to be a kind of a loot boss. I don't know what to expect here. Whoa, oh, okay. Right. Whoa! What the hell is happening? Whoa, okay. I don't know what's happening. This guy's so quick. I'm just going to keep moving. Alright. He's going to send coins down every time he opens his mouth. He's also going to shoot them as well, apparently. But when he does that little bounce attack, he's very, very, very fast. You're going to have to be really quick if you want to dodge him. I have no idea what his weak point is yet. I'm guessing, like, I can kind of see a tongue inside of the chest. Maybe we have to shoot that. No. Damn it. Right. God, that was one of the most frantic boss fights I've ever seen in my life. I could not process anything that was happening there. Let's try that again. Right, so... So, I'm guessing, you can see the shadows underneath the coins, that's how we'll dodge them. But, like, trying to figure out what this guy's weak point is, I have no idea. The coins are easy to dodge. Okay. That was a quick death. I'm guessing those coins are less of a threat and more of a, like, a blockade. Like, as soon as they hit the ground, you basically can't travel through them, is my guess. Because they kind of stick around. It's really interesting how they designed it so that you enter this boss, like this, this first room and thinking, where's the boss? And then, like, it kind of leads you to this other room. It's really interesting. It always adds a new gimmick to every boss. Right. Oh, keep moving. Okay. Alright, I think that's the opportune time when he shoots a coin at you. Oh my god. I try to retrieve my arrow back and obviously I can't move. In half a second, he will instantly crush you. There's no time at all. This is a really tough one. Again, I'm glad we left this zone. Like, imagine if we came to this zone first. We would have been, like, instantly overwhelmed. I'm glad we went to some of the other ones because they weren't as difficult. Kind of got some practice with some of the other bosses in that sense. Oh my god. When he does that teleport ability, it's extremely hard to know where he's going to go. He kind of just spawns right on top of you, like that. You have to really be, constantly be moving. That seems like the opportune time, doesn't it? When he opens his mouth to shoot one coin at you, I'm guessing that's the time to aim right into his mouth. Let's see. I have to kind of know when he's going to do it. Like now? Yes! That was extremely lucky. I did not plan for that to work at all. That was just a test. Wow. God, I kind of wanted that to go on a little bit longer, but I guess we kind of saw everything this boss had to offer. But yeah. Yeah, I guess it was that easy. Sorry, I was a little bit taken aback there. It was a little bit obvious because, as you can see inside the, it's essentially the chest is kind of like a mimic sort of enemy. Like the chests that kind of jump alive at you. Like, I don't know, you expect it to just be a treasure chest and then it comes to life. It's kind of what this boss is sort of themed after. And I saw his tongue inside of it, which was like, you know, it's kind of pink and luminescent. I thought that's the only thing I can see on him that could be his weak point. So I thought the only way to hit him, because he's always upright, you're never going to be able to aim inside, is when he's shooting that arrow. That's essentially when his mouth's going to be aiming directly towards you. So I just took the chance and it worked. I don't really know how it worked, but it did. Right, that's another boss down and another area. Yes, okay. In terms of looking around for secrets, and you know, in case there are any secrets, because I know there was that one secret in the forest area with, you know, the hieroglyphics. Essentially, once I've pretty much either completed the game or like onto the final area of the game, I'm basically going to go around, sort of do a perimeter check and sort of, you know, check around as to where all of the you know, hidden, if there are any hidden secrets, basically try and find all the hidden secrets and give you basically every inch of this game in terms of its content, because like I mentioned in the last episode, I'm a big completionist, and because of that, I always want to see every bit of a game. I never want to leave anything behind me, because it kind of feels, it's not exactly underwhelming, but I feel like the developers always put so much love into their game, depending on what, you know, developers are, but the ones that put so much love into their game, that I'm always compelled to see everything they've essentially, you know, done with their games, especially for developers like this one, who essentially, this is their very first game. And for their first game, it's, you know, it's an amazing debut from these guys. Right. So I don't know where to go now. Yeah, I've absolutely no idea where to go now. Because I feel I've actually gone around the entire area. I know there's the giant door. Let's actually see if the giant doors are like all 8 of its nodes are lit up, or unless there's like anything else. Is that it? Oh my god, that's it. Is this the end of the game? Achievement locked into the fire. This is, yeah, this has to be it, right? Like, there's nothing more grandiose. Like, this, you know, this door screams final boss, right? Okay, I think I'll end this session here. Not sorry to leave you on it. Like, this is probably the worst cliffhanger ever, but yeah, I'm gonna leave you here basically. I'll end this session here because it's been going on for quite a while. But we made a lot of good progress in this session here. Essentially, as far as I can see, that's all of the world bosses done basically. Before I enter this, you know, this big door here, which I'm kind of just theorizing is the last area of the game. I'm going to go around and see if there's anything else I've missed, just in case we don't leave anything behind. Because like I said, like I was mentioning before, I basically want to show you every little bit of this game so that we complete it knowing we've done it 100%. That's essentially what I want to do for all of my playthroughs in the future, is to basically, you know, complete them 100%. Which, depending on the game, might take a while, but for this one, it won't take long at all. It'll take about, you know, maybe another couple hours just to cover the rest of the game and basically show you every last corner of this world, because I absolutely love the world, you know, the world in this game. And I love all the little story bits, like that one Titan, you know, that was speaking to you, and it kind of just accepted its fate. Like, stuff like that I really love. And if there are any other bosses besides the one, you know, in this last area here, assuming this is the last area, I don't know, I'd love to see it. And hopefully I can find everything else and kind of not leave anything, you know, behind me. So yeah, that is essentially what we'll do next episode. Search around the rest of this main area, and then once we've done everything, we'll return to this door, and then we'll see what's beyond it, because we've essentially done everything, you know, noteworthy there is to do in this area, and unlocked all 8 of basically the keys needed to unlock this door, and now it's open. So I'm guessing beyond this door is end game. So I guess I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos in the future, please feel free to subscribe. And if you like this video, please feel free to leave a like in the comment section down below. It means a hell of a lot to me, guys. Thank you so much, especially if you've watched this far, because this is one of my very first playthroughs, and a very special one to me. And if you have stuck along with me all this time, thank you so much. I guess I'll leave you there. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys.